Hi there, and welcome to my review of Molly's Game. So Molly's Game is the brand new movie by Aaron Sorkin, the auteurist writer who's best known for The West Wing and writing The Social Network and a few other acclaimed movies. So this is his directorial debut, and I think Molly's Game is pretty much a really solid debut for Aaron Sorkin. So the story follows Molly Bloom, who was a real life person who ran an exclusive poker game that was used by celebrities and Hollywood people and business tycoons and eventually the mafia, and this led to Molly Bloom being investigated by the FBI and a bunch of other stuff. So Aaron Sorkin is known for his fast-paced dialogue and his long pages of just people talking, and Molly's Game certainly delivers. There is a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue, and all the main actors, Jessica Chastain, Idris Elba, Kevin Costner, they all get at least a partial sort of monologue speech type dialogue section. So yeah, there's a lot of talking, and to be fair, the actors are all up to the game. Jessica Chastain in particular is fantastic. I really would love her to get awards recognition for this. She is great in Molly's Game. So Molly's Game is basically one of those modern day sort of stories set in the recent past about a real life thing that happened, and it's kind of fascinating. There's a lot of rich people doing rich people stuff, a lot of drugs, there's a lot of things which are kind of standardist kind of cinema. There's kind of a little bit of Wolf of Wall Street in there, and it's all very energetic and exciting, and one thing I have to say is it is an absolute breeze. It just flies by, and part of that is because Aaron Sorkin uses a non-chronological timeline. He's done that a few times now, and that of course makes it so that it's never boring. Because there's multiple timelines, you gotta keep interesting stuff from each timeline. It's exciting. There's a lot of interesting ideas in here about money and about whether or not someone can be a good person. There's a lot of technical details about poker, about the legal system, about the FBI, which are also fascinating. I think anyone who's clued up will probably find a lot in this movie, although I fully anticipated to not be as accurate as a lot of people would guess, because most movies are never as accurate as they seem to people like me who are amateurs. So I found this fascinating. I think there's a lot in here to really respect. It's certainly a film which is made with an energy and a pace which is easygoing and engaging. It's not perfect, the story is a bit cheesy in parts, and it's certainly not the most interesting variant on the rich person who ends up with some dodgy stuff. It's certainly a bit lacking. Could do probably some more coherence to explain some of the more technical aspects. It's a bit foggy in parts. There's also the whole unreliable narrator, which does bring a lot of interest to it. The parts of the story which you don't know how truthful things are that have been shown. I mean, I don't know how much the film overall is truthful to Molly Bloom's story at all, really. And although I think the film does really generally nail a lot of it, it could be tightened probably. I totally enjoyed Molly's Game. I certainly think it's a film I could see myself watching again and finding even more stuff to like about. Molly's Game is ultimately just a really solid film that I think sits in the camp of just being a really good film. So have you seen Molly's Game? If so, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your opinions. And if you like this review, please give it a like. If you want to keep up with my reviews, then subscribe. And if you want to keep up with what movies I'm watching, you can follow me on Letterboxd or Twitter. Links in the description. So Molly's Game. It's a good film.